Howdy and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about one of the things that frustrates me the most with the Second Amendment community. That thing is people who go and buy guns and believe that just the mere fact of having this inanimate object is going to protect them from harm, is going to ward off evil spirits. It's like a lucky charm or a lucky rabbit's foot. It's going to keep them safe, and nothing could be further from the truth. You got to understand that violence does exist in this world. The great thing about handguns is they are the great equalizer. Samuel Colt was right. He said God created man, and then Colt with his the invention of his revolver made them equal. We have the ability with firearms. We have the gift of the gods. We have the ability to defend and take life if the need ever arises to. With firearms, then you have the ability to essentially airmail force over a given distance. But with that right comes great responsibility. Civilian Carry Radio talks about this, and they say gun ownership is your right, training and safety is your responsibility. I believe that sums it up perfectly. So if you have a firearm, please go train with it. You have been given one of the greatest tools that you could ever have been given to defend yourself, your life, and your family. Why not take advantage of it? I want to look at a couple of statistics from one of Carl Rain's books from KR Training. He talks about of the 3.2 million gun owners in Texas, 93% of them do not train whatsoever. They might be collectors. They might be those that, like I said, they're collecting, they just buy guns to ward off evil spirits. Only 3%, so we've got 7% left of those 3% get their minimum required state license, and then the other 4 do competition shooting, and then a little bit more training than that. But those statistics are pathetic. They are pathetic. We as gun owners need to take advantage of our rights and the gifts and the tools that have been given to us and take them seriously. If you are a gun owner, I want you to get serious about it. You need to go out and train. And no, training is not going to the range. Tom Gibbons talks about most range sessions are just essentially he calls proper discharge of a firearm in a safe direction. That's essentially all it is. You need some type of formal firearms training, and then from there you can continue practicing what you have been taught. But this whole mindset of, I've got a gun, I'm safe, nothing's going to happen to me, I'll just immediately know how to use it when the time comes, that is far, far from truth. It's the same thing as me giving somebody a pair of boxing gloves and going to tell them to get in the ring and to spar somebody, or giving somebody a gi in Jiu Jitsu that has never rolled before and going to tell them to roll with somebody who they've never had any experience on the ground. You are not going to rise to the level of occasion. You are going to default to the level of training that you have mastered. Treat firearms, treat gun ownership. It is our God-given right, but it is your responsibility to train with it, to be safe with it, and to use it responsibly. So, no more buying lucky rabbit's foots, ward off evil spirits. Violence exists. Train accordingly. It's, in my opinion, everybody should train to become a black belt with a firearm. That's just my personal opinion, but that's the truth that I hold. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Thanks for listening to me babble for just a little bit. Remember, be safe, be smart, be skilled. Go get some training. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.